With houses coming on and off the market daily, I want to share you my photography tips on how to help sell that house and help show it at its best. I will focus on the best angles and composition for each image and not focus on the technical stuff. Whether you're a professional real estate photographer shooting with a mirrorless camera and professional equipment or a realtor with a phone, the tips and tricks I will share are priceless. Patience and an eagle-eyed attention to detail are all required to succeed. I'm a photographer, videographer, media provider, providing drone images, virtual tours, virtual staging, and much more. I want to share my tips and tricks along the way that I have learned after photographing over 5,000 homes, 8 years of experience, and seen everything in the field. I am also a certified photography judge. With that, I will help share my composition and what makes a photograph intriguing to the viewer and keep you engaged in looking at the whole set of photos. We will look at a large family home. In my market, this is about $800,000, and where we are, about $400 to $500 is a good family home. And as you go up, you hit the $1 million, like you're hitting more luxury. So just to give you a ballpark of what kind of house we're looking at, I'll go over some quick notes from the realtor that we want to showcase in the photo shoot. First, it has a huge 12,000 square foot pilot, 4-car garage, covered wrap deck, 2-story vaulted ceilings in the great room, 4 bedrooms, lots of bonus room, recent renos, including new flooring throughout, oversized kitchen, new appliances, and a large island. Let's get started. So the first shot we see here, this is the key shot you need in every photo shoot or house. And this is the one that shows up on your MLS. So this is your key shot. This is your hero shot pretty much. You want to make this one look the best. So this one, this realtor booked aerials and photos. So the aerial really makes this one pop. So what's key with an aerial, doing it straight on or from an angle, you want to be centered top to bottom. You don't want to get too high because you show too much roof. So this is a nice spot. You see the windows up top. Then we go to the corner view. See, I love the angles more than anything, but we have a boat in the front, so I don't want to showcase too much of the boat. So now we go a little higher with the drone. Now we can see the green space out back, how big a lot it is. You can see how big that driveway is, nice stamped driveway, so we want to showcase that. Now we show the back of the yard. We show that large pilot that the realtor really liked, and it's a really big selling point. See that wraparound deck. Get a little closer, and then we get the more details. You see inside that covered deck, you can see a jacuzzi, you can see the garage door to the back. Nicely done, well manicured yard. So those are things we want to showcase. Again, you can see I'm a little higher than usual because I don't want to hit the trees that are in the yard. So like I said earlier, you get too high and you're looking, like when you look at this, you seem to look at the roof more than the house. So be careful of that. I love the top-down shot with aerials. This, especially with huge lots, you want to show everything. So I could have squared it up with the lot, or I squared it up with the house, which is what I like better. It looked better. And again, you can see the scale of the house, the scale of the yard. And this is huge too, in telling the whole story of the home. I love these neighborhood shots. So I get really high with the drone. I tie in the house to green space, to schools. So I use these little pins, and this is a great tip for anybody out there. I sold a ton of aerial shoots this year just using this, and I started doing it over a year ago. And it doesn't take long. Once you have the pins, you just drop them into place in Photoshop. Now we have the ground shot. So again, this is what you'd see if you're walking. So again, you lose a little of the windows up top because unlike a drone, you're down low. The first shot inside the house, I want to get the feeling of the scale, the size, the volume of the room. So we're looking here, we can see the entry to the left, a beautiful staircase, and then off to the right is the kitchen, and right in front of us is the living room. So I like circling around a room and keep a flow, so you're not jumping around, going from opposite sides of the room or going from living room to kitchen. corners show the space nice. This shows dead on. You see the full fireplace, which is a big showcase item, and all the lighting. As we circle around the room, you see the windows. I love to mix it up from corner shots, straight on shots to details. So this shows the details of that fireplace and the tile work they did on it. Back to a big shot, straight on. You get to see how big a volume those big vaulted ceilings are. And then the staircase, use it to your advantage and look down, change it up a lot. And as we go around the room, we start seeing the kitchen, the dining room. And here we move. So we're moving flow from that last photo to this one. We're moving over. Now we see a more detail. Left is kitchen, and your eye, do the composition, just flows over to the dining. So it keeps it moving around instead of a static shot. Now we're looking dead on, centered on the island, and you can see everything in the kitchen. Change up the angle. Now we're seeing more of that left cabinetry to right, and you can see there's an entryway to the back, which goes to the garage. And then there's these straight on shots. These are some of my go-to shots beyond the angles. Straight on looking towards the stove, straight on looking towards the sink. Those are really key. Gives you a look at the cabinetry. Next, we're getting a little more detailed into that built-in stove, and it gets a bit of the backdrop. Then we circle around. Now we're tying in the island and the space to the living room. And with that, this was showed in that last photo. So again, it's the flow. You're going from that island to this feature wall with the wine fridge. Now we look back towards the island. You can see the 6 chairs of seating, which helps a lot, giving you scale and size. It's got a lot of space for everybody wants to sit there. And then behind it, you see the dining room. So that's my next lead-in shot. I show the full dining room. I want to show that beautiful light feature. I want to show all the windows, all the natural lighting. And it's just shots looking back, and that light's a little more detail. And then in the background, it gives you the flow to the living room, and this one to the kitchen. Now we look at the entryway. Now, entry, where you put it in the order of the photos, yeah, it varies with each one. I wanted to showcase the inside of the house. It was key. So now we're just showing that, and then to the left is actually the office. So now we pop into the office, and I want to show those windows where the desk fits. Looking back, just how big it is. Now we got main floor bathroom. Again, most of my bathrooms, I shoot right from the door. I shoot with a really wide angle so I can fit everything in. I shoot with the Sony 12-24 and that on a full frame. And if you want to see my gear, look below in the show notes. But with a full frame Sony and that lens, I can shoot from the door and get everything. In one shot, you get a good feel of what's in that room. Now this is the lead in. We're going to go to the second floor, and I couldn't resist shooting these beautiful stairs. Get those nice lines, diagonals, your eye flows through it. Now we're looking at the top of the stairs, and you can see there's a fitness room in the back. So I'm getting those light features up there, the stairs, the new flooring. We go into the little fitness room, which is actually a bedroom. So I usually don't show that third wall, but in this one, I just want to do it in one shot. The other shots would have looked awkward due to the fitness equipment. So I want to show the window. I want to show the closets. Closets are huge to tell the story that it's a bedroom. Now we go to the master. And again, I'll be circling around the room. I love shooting the corners, showing the windows, showing the space. This one, as you go around, you start seeing a bit of that bathroom. And the other door, as you go here, you start seeing a hint of the walk-in closet. So lots of my shoots, I'll just shoot this angle of walk-in closet because you'll just see clothes. It's not that big, but this one, it's big. There's lots of room for lots of clothes. So you definitely want to get a shot of that. Next, we're going into the ensuite. So this is the big entry shot into it. So we're showing everything. And then we're going to circle around because there's so much to show in here. You got the tub. I'm going to hit the details of tub because it's a jacuzzi tub. I'm angled down. I want to show that. I want to showcase it's an upgrade. It's a beautiful tub. We're going to go around. Now we're going to see the sink, shower. And then I go into the details. So I'm mixing up angles, straight on, details. And this detail shot shows the sink and the lighting. Now we go to the second bedroom, showing all corners of the room basically. Trying to get as much as I can to show the windows, the closet. Angles work great to give dimension, gives it size. Here's the second floor bathroom. Again, shooting from the door, getting as much as you can. Key elements are the sink, tub, window. This is the next bedroom. So again, lots of windows in this house. You're showcasing the windows, so your eye goes right to those windows. The angles take you there. Lots of light. Going back, you see the nice closet doors in the closet. And this is the second floor laundry. We had a main floor laundry, but it was messy, so we didn't shoot it. So now we head into basement. So key in leading the viewer's mind into where we're going. I showed the stairs going down. You see the windows a little higher, so it tells the viewer, hey, we're going into the basement. Now this is the big shot, showing how big that basement area is. You got an entertainment area, you got a little back area, a little dining area, or you could use this for a poker table. Next, the fitness area. So this is one thing I do not like doing, but because there was no flooring in this area, I assume because the equipment's so heavy, they're going to do it after they leave. I shot a little higher to not focus so much on the floor. But because of that, you see a lot of the ceiling. So always watch your tripod height or camera height. You do not want a lot of ceiling. Now we go over to the first bedroom in the basement. Again, just corner shots. And we're showing that bathroom in the basement. Beautiful big bathroom. Again, shooting from the door is usually the most common. Gives you the most space. I want to show that shower is beautiful, so it's nice that it was centered. Shower, sink, beautiful countertop. Now we go to the next bedroom, and another thing, I didn't really want to focus on that Death Star light, but there was no flooring in that room. Exactly, so they were still in the middle of that. So I went a little higher, so I don't see that floor, and then go from there. Now we go into the backyard. So we've gone through the front, some aerials of the yard, and we've gone through the inside of the house, now the back. Now think of your photo flow and how you present your photos just like a grocery store. You want to leave some at the end so people go to it. So like grocery, you get your milk. It's all the way usually the farthest corner from where you enter. So as this, leave some for the viewer. It's like, I haven't seen the backyard yet. So that's why I leave that to the end. Don't put it near the beginning with the other exteriors. So again, just ground shot showing the back of the house, how big the yard looks. You're looking out in the green space, the uncovered deck area, and how beautiful it looks. You're looking out into green space in the yard. Now the covered, I want to focus on the jacuzzi tub. Some people take it, some people don't. So I didn't know if it was included or not included with this house. So I definitely wanted to focus picture on that. And then showing the whole covered deck area as you would come out of the house. You don't have to get wet or step in the snow in winter. It's a beautiful deck area. And then my last shot here, a reminder, basically that neighborhood shot. This is the house, how big it looks, how far I have to walk. My kids would have to walk to school or go to the park, and shopping is right there. Don't have to go far. If you forgot something for supper, you need to go pick up some eggs. That's as far as you have to drive. So this shot, again, great closing shot I use occasionally, and that is a full photo shoot. So if you found this information useful, please hit the like button, and don't forget to hit the subscribe or alert button, because I'm going to be sharing more of my photo shoots, not just large family homes like this and that are really nice, but I want to share some of my repos, my acreages, everything, give you an idea how to shoot and be better and photograph and think about composition and engaging the viewer with different flow of photos. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.